Hello, guys. It's June 3, 2021, and today's topic is further squeezing the shorts. So the bears will continue to be killed, and in my view, we have a lot of ideas for your short squeeze interest to still be squeezed further. So last night was a spectacular night for all the meme stocks as well as the high short floats. Let me share to you what I shared in my Twitter account. This is my Twitter account at Faces Trader. And before I begin, let me invite all Filipinos to earn money while they're sleeping. This is why we want you to invest in global stocks that are high quality that will 10x over a decade. Join us this June 12, 2021. It's a happy Independence Day for the Philippine public, but it's also a happy Independence Day for your financial life. How to become a global stock investor under 30 days, June 12, 2021, inviting you for a 2-hour course, 10 to 12. That's 12 lunch, 10 p.m. to 12 lunch. So I think that should be 10 a.m. to 12 noon. So it's 12 noon time. Learn how to build long-term wealth, financially free, and 10x your money in 10 years. Presented by me, Nikki Yu, and my co-founder, Anton Diaz. Visit our website. You can register bit.ly/awesome10x inner circle. It includes 1 month subscription to the Awesome 10x inner circle so that you can actually see how we do it, see actually how Filipinos, other friends like you and your family can benefit. Let me just explain to you how making money while sleeping works. This actually 2009 to 2010. Manny Pacquiao, the Filipino boxer and a senator now, made a lot of money in boxing. Let me just explain to you that you don't need to all in your money when you're investing. But let's assume that if he invested just 10% of his money into Nike, which is his sponsor anyway of Manny Pacquiao, if he didn't actually get the cash, let's say he took 90% of the cash, let's say it was a $10 million endorsement, he put $1 million into Nike stock, which was about $10 to $18 during that time, 2009 to 2010. Today, that is more than 10x. What it means, guys, is that if you know not to receive cash all in full, but to invest some of it in equity and assets that will appreciate over decades, that $1 million here at about $10 or $18, if he bought there, is now $140 or basically 10x his money. So let me just share to you the money making opportunities that you have. And here's to me hoping that Filipinos truly know how to invest. I love to teach because I find many Filipinos not aware how to invest globally when they should. Investing in the US is tax-free. It's only $1 fee as well. I hope that Nonito Donaire invests a portion of his wins into US assets. It is tax-free for Filipinos. I love them winning, but more than that, I want them to keep those millions of dollars and turn it into billions. So actually, Manny Pacquiao has generated approximately 20 million in pay-per-view buy-in and about $1 billion in revenue from his 25 pay-per-view bouts, according to Forbes. He was the second highest paid athlete in the world in 2015. That's a boxing career of Manny Pacquiao. And it is my earnest passion to help Filipinos invest, and I want people to actually start. The amount you start with does not matter. Consistently adding into your global stock portfolio, however, matters over time. These assets will give you the freedom to have a better life so that you don't have to work until you die. Building wealth is not working until you die. It's about saving monthly a portion of your earnings and appreciate it over time, and you will be financially fit all throughout your life. Let me now explain a few things that you can actually continue to buy this month of June. So during May, we said it was Christmas shopping in May. And in case you missed it, guys, you've already missed 50%, 100% wins. But don't worry, there are still stocks that continue to be oversold opportunities. But let me show to you a few things. Okay, so we mentioned that some SPACs are actually rising. Stick, aka BarkBox, is about pets. It's actually the second Chewy in life. We shared actually in May 31 who let the dogs out. Northern Star rising with volume. This company, $11 straight up last night to $12. So you could see that this name has risen another 10%, even as high as $12.50. Any dips near $11 will continue to be bought, and there are resistances here, approximately $15 for original bark box. Let me also share to you that we have been explaining the anatomy of a squeeze. This is one of our most profitable classes. We discussed many squeezes. Jimmy, AMC. We also talked about Tilray, Bed Bath & Beyond, as well as Fubo and more. I'd like you to sign up to our awesome10x.com for exclusive inner circle classes. So these are just a few of our awesome 10x testimonials. A member showing his V-shaped recoveries. Positions, Copen, Nano Dimension, Doyu, Airbnb. Indeed, this can continue to rise further. Dada is very oversold at $21. Even at $26, it could go higher as JD is and Walmart are continually investing in Dada. Made some money on SoFi, AGS Silver, First Majestic Silver Mines, Airbnb reopening, Copen for wearables, Nano Dimension for additive manufacturing, JD for Chinese e-commerce, Melco for Chinese Macau reopening, Lithium for electric vehicles, Alibaba again for Chinese e-commerce and the three-child policy, Douyu for your Chinese esports. It's kicking off. Your gamble and luck will also go higher. Scientific Games because he wants to continue with the betting of esports and sports betting, and Score Media, which is also handling a lot of the bookies in Canada. So let me explain to you that as of June 2, 2021, also in my port, I've been having a hard time breaking into that 200% resistance. So far, it looks like my curse is going to be gone. And I'm going to show to you the charts that I'm looking at. And the testimonials should be enough to share to you that there's really a lot of money to be made. We're going to break through our resistances this month of June. So here's to me hoping that you also make more boner candles galore. This is the actual chart of Bed Bath & Beyond. Awesome 10x testimonial was so happy. Let me just read to you what she just said. Hi, Nikki. Finally, Copen and Vuzi, they're touching my break-even points. Copen as in sakto na sakto, so may chance pa for it to go down. Maybe I'll buy more like Vuzi if it's up. I'm up about $1 on Vuzi. Thank you. Up to what price kaya can they go? I think Copen Vuzi, Copen can go as high as 10, 9 to 10. Vuzi can go as high as 25. Bed Bath & Beyond, grabe. First time to experience ganun kataas. What is a healthy level for a meme stock? I just bought at 25. I sold some at 42. I said, derecho, just trail your winners. This is the actual chart of Bed Bath & Beyond, closing at 44. Further short interest could ignite it about 52. And let's see whether it can go to 60. At this point in time, if you bought it at 25, at 50, you're double your money. You just trail and sell half. You get your wins, you get your capital, and everything is all free money. That's how you actually trail a winner. There's so many Christmas shopping lists. We actually shared our Christmas shopping list on May. And you can actually read everything and watch it. To see is to believe, to watch is to learn, to execute is to earn. Don't spend your time just simply watching, guys. Actually, go ahead. Like, follow, subscribe to Awesome 10X. Please consider liking that button so that all the algorithms can point to Awesome 10X Investing YouTube channel. Check our free Friday masterclasses as a sampler. These are our inner circle classes. What we do on a Friday is we actually invite everyone to come and enter and listen to our analysis. We shared actually the high growth stocks bottom, how we actually strategize market crashes, why we say that the market rally is sustainable, how we are squeezing all the short interest out there, and there's just so much money to be made. Guys, let me just share to you what I'm freely sharing it in Inner Circle and also in my Twitter account. In my Twitter account, you can see that Celsius spent no time wasting. Went all-time highs like the monster drink that it is. This market will not wait for you. If you never entered during the consolidations, during March, April, May, it's going to be just breakouts and all-time highs for super strong winners. We're seeing NVIDIA right now actually crossing into the all-time high paths. You're seeing actually strength after strength. NVIDIA going all-time highs, could go 720. Any dips at 600 is going to be bought. Now, let me share to you more short interest squeezes. But before that, This is our free Discord community. Please just log in to your Discord accounts. Our Discord community is free. We've got free servers. We also have exclusive servers for Inner Circle members. Why don't you try it out? For 3,000 pesos a month, check whether we are worth it and what people are saying. This is one of our client making 10x on his Bed Bath & Beyond calls. Indeed, his $500 went 500 to $5,000 basically. So he's sharing actually even a $300 position going $3,000. So I want you to actually see that you can actually make some money while you're sleeping. And of course, you can actually trade if you want to. We have people seeing this. These are actual returns. Take note, in May 7, I said, since there was an ongoing sale in the markets, I like Shopify 1,080. It's now $1,270. Affirm at 50. It's now trading at 63 or 30% up. Agora at 40. It's now trading at 44, 45. It went as high as 48. We do think Agora is going to 60. SunPower 22. Yup, that was a buying area. It's now 24. I do think it's going to go 28. EHang 22 is now 28. If it ever drops there, it will continue to be bought. Arguably, in May 7, I said things may not stabilize yet, but I bought them anyway. Baidu at 190, such a great opportunity. Baba is now even at $220. You can still even buy that up. Nvidia 580, you can't enter anymore. It's now already 670. Tesla, Xpeng, Neo, any large dips good to get in. Xpeng and Neo traveled 30%. It was just around $25 during that time. Neo was just about $33, $34 during that time. Tesla actually is trying to give us an entry if it goes at about $595 or $600. So I'm just happy to share to you a lot of these ideas, and everyone that actually for cannabis, I share that I find value in Agrify and Sundial. I wanted to enter the crashes there, and I actually entered some. Agrify at about 8, and it's now trading at 10. I also opined to buy more at 9. The actual low of Agrify was about $7. Sundial bottomed at about 75, 73 cents. You also argued to buy there. So far, Sundial is up 50% from 75 cents to $1.16 and continues to go higher. Just trail your gains. And then Agrify so far up from 7 to 10. Looks like it can go higher to 12. I also own Tilray, Canopy Growth, Kronos, Aurora Cannabis. I've been trading that. Looks like those will still continue to go higher. So your weed names are still continue to go higher. Happy to share our clients actually taking some profits, moving it to some names like the Drop. Some drones continue to be giving us a good risk reward ratio, like Plymouth Rock, like Alpine. And this is actually another opportunity that you can take a look at. Razer just made a placement at 2.4, and we would love to get entries 2.3 to 1.96. The lower, the better. So Razer Gaming, we can see the placement here. I'm gonna read to you the placement. Razer 1337. News about it. Placement news. Okay, Team Kazo partners with Razer for a gaming chair deal. Razer also partnered with, Logitech partnered with Herman Miller. Razer partnered with Human Scale. So Razer's numbers are actually doing well. So I'm happy to actually buy those names on the dips. In fact, CD Projekt, I'm also taking a look at that. It's OTGLY. CD Projekt here at about $10 looks to be a buying area, guys. So 10 to 12 is all a buying area for me. That's already down 70% from its highs. This is an area to buy. I think it's going to go 15 to 16. So you've got a lot of oversold opportunities also still in the gaming space. CD Projekt and Razer, good to enter. Now, so this is Manny Pacquiao, just sharing that you don't have to box all your life. If you want to actually just make money while sleeping, learn how to invest in assets that will appreciate. Of course, Nike is still a great entry, but I'd go an area at about $120 if you don't have Nike yet. Danimer Scientific is going to go higher. Last night already rose. Actually, this is already 3x from the bottom. This Danimer Scientific warrants from about $4, now trading at $13. I do think this can go as high as 17 or 15. So speaking of warrants, let me share to you a few things. Arch's acquisition is going to be a company that's also in the biodegradable plastics. It is a competition for Danimer Scientific, or rather, let's just call them not competitors, but really playing a role in this entire world where every plastic company has to become renewable. And in the world that needs renewable plastics, you already have Unilever, Procter& and Gamble, Danone, Nestle, all believing in them. ECQ's Origin Materials are going to change their name this week, this month of June. I would bet that this $10 is going to go 11 and 12, just like just like Stick went into Bark. And so will Arya go from 10 to 12. You want to actually enter it while it's near 10. You could either buy the SPAC stock or the warrants. So this is what happened to Bark. We have been seeing that a change in name in the SPAC will go up. Take note that CLII, which is going to become EVgo, is already up from $10.75 to $12, confirming our thesis that this will go to $14. Climate change as EVgo, it also means that TPGY is going to go higher, guys. TPGY had a delay, and it's going to be in in September. And I do think it's going to go as much as $20, even at current level. If you've been buying at $12.50 to $13.60, this is going to go to $20 to $18. So the upside is larger than the downside. Any dips of TPGY remains a buying point. I'm going to give you a happy note here. Let me show to you what the Awesome10x Inner Circle looks like. You see something like a Discord. So in the Discord, you'll see my thoughts. I'll share to you my thoughts, guys. So you want to actually be buying and accumulating some names that are still bombed out. Take note at UAVS, high short interest ratio. It's bottomed at 4. It's now trading at $5.32. Looks like it can go to as high as 6 or 7. With these types of names, with eVTOL seeing bottoms on the EHang, any dips here about $5 for UAVS will continually go up. These are bombed out names that can have an oversold opportunity. If you want some drones, take a look at Alpine 4. This is $3.33. This is an OTC name, down 75% from its peak. Had a rally of 100% from $2.50 to $5 here. Why? Because it's going into a NASDAQ listing. Alpine 4 Holdings is a name that we want. It's got Value Drones. It's got Impossible Aerospace. It's actually a company that I can trust. So you've got some former Tesla engineers actually inside Alpine 4. It's a company in OTC that I would prefer to get in. I'm buying at 330 to 350. I'm also taking a look at Jenny. Yes, I'm actually taking a look. If Jenny is going to break above 21 or 22 tonight, bullish candle, I see this drop as an opportunity to load up. So this is an uptrend for me, 10 to 20. Why is Genius Sports rising? Sports booking are actually raking it big right now. This is the third week bullish close. If we actually close high this Friday, in my view, that any dips in June is going to be bought out. Take a look as well in some bombed out names. Editas Medicine, now trading at $35. Bottomed at $29, $30. That was the bottom, similar in about July consolidation. July, September 2020 consolidation. If you want the genomic stake, I think Editas Medicine has gone from $30 to $95 because it has proven that they actually have beta tests that allow the blind to see. If you want to use genomics for your blind child to see, you're going to be happy with what's progressing with Editas Medicine. Try an entry stake at $30 to $35. A 2% stake won't actually hurt you. So Cly went up. Bark, yup. Those who have Bark, keep it. Arya will become Nautilus Biotech. I think this is an opportunity, whether you're buying the stock or the warrants. Origin Materials, take a look at it. Rocket Loans is ready to rocket as well. This is a company that is owned by Danny Gilbert. We actually have a free Friday class explaining how rocket companies is a get-rich-slow scheme, which is why we believe that this is a very strong company that will spike. Take note, there was a spike before. This was $20 to as high as $40. Could we see a repeat from $17 all the way to $28 for rocket companies? I think that the bulls are very much, this isn't a question, this is an auto buy for me. 17 to 20, rocket companies ready to rumble. When it comes to deep dive, we've got deep dives. I have to also say that Peter Rawlinson, of course, is has been targeted as a short, and we actually argued in our squeeze class that CCIV remains to be a buy. We've been buying and giving buy ratings 19, 17. That was the bottom here. Here at about 23, don't assume this is a resistance at 24. That could actually rally to as high as 34. 24 could rally to 28 to 34. Hold your CCIV. Buy more if it has to dip. QuantumScape will also go higher. Take note what's been happening here, 28, 26, 24. It took a slow turn. JDeep, actually, we were looking at these batteries company. Looks like the shorts will get squeezed out until $40. So the risk reward is on your favor. QuantumScape, Danimer Scientific, take a look at Danimer Scientific. This is also getting a lot of boost, a lot of volume. This has high short interest, which is why we believe it's going to go up. Similar to what we opined on Fubo. Fubo has rallied already. We've been saying 21, 22. That was a great opportunity to enter, load up further. This one still has rally mode until 36 for Fubo TV. Maybe 32 to 36, it goes higher there. DMTK, Dermtech, it's also going to go higher. These levels at $40 are going to go back to $50. That was the low here, about 30. This isn't over. This is going to go straight up to about $50. So you want to actually be buying on dips of Dermtech. These are uptrend movements. Let me share to you how great the movements were in the value-related names and the meme stocks and the highly short interest names. Take a look. AMC, of course, 95% gain. Bed Bath & Beyond, 60% gain. Oceaneering, 20%. GameStop, 13%. American Airlines, Airbnb, Nordstrom going up. So you're seeing that the value reopening names, Macy's going up. So let's say you just want department store play. You can also still continue to buy these names. Macy's will continue to go up. This one can go as high as 22. Nordstrom had a bottom support here about $34. This is still a buy tonight at $35.56. Now, you can even buy more reopening plays. If you've got Delta Airlines and American Airlines, continue to hold on to them. We've been buying here at about May 14. But this one, at 26, you might see a profit taking. But definitely, the shares are actually in an uptrend all the way to $30. Let's show to you further ideas. I've been actually sharing to my inner circle class that this July, Aero Farms is going to change name, change ticker. So SVSV Warren, Spring Valley is a good play to me. Very low risk here at 97 cents. It reminds me when we bought Sundial at about 75 cents here. So 75 cents, rally to 113, could go to 150. So that could be a 100% galore. Your Tilray will go from about 13 all the way to about 26. So just continue holding on to your winners. Same for Canopy Growth. Still going to go higher here at about $30. Just hold to your winners. MVIS, we argued it's a high short interest ratio. We've been buying at 15, 16. So far, it's 19. Looks to see to go $24. So I think there was more news on MVIS. Let me just read to you the news on MVIS, why it will continue to go higher, and why the shorts here are actually wrong. So there's actually a news on a potential partnership with Tesla. Microvision is poised right between the LiDAR extremes. Speaking of LiDAR, I'm actually very bullish on all the LiDAR names. Take a look at the charts of all the LiDAR names. They've all changed ticker symbols already. Graphis Velodyne LiDAR, here about $10. If you want to buy this, yes, $10 is going to go $14 or $15. You've got an awesome risk reward. It's actually here at the bottom. LiDAR, Velodyne LiDAR has a lot of partners with cars already. Now, iwan mo lang. Ano yun? Okay. Wait up, guys. Just wait. Wait up. Okay, so Velodyne LiDAR, I'm bullish on all the LiDAR names, guys. Velodyne LiDAR looks good. IVA actually already bottomed from 7 to 10. You can see that Ouster, we've been a bull on Angus Pacala. Very strong movements. Is already a higher low and higher high. These are the recipes. In fact, any drops this month is going to be just packed into a buying move. This is actually a move all the way to 14 in the next 6 to 8 months. So in case that 11, let's say that this goes higher low this June, I'd say that Ouster will have a higher low here at about 10.4. Now in Noviz, what do I think? Also great. I actually like all the LiDAR firms here. About this is actually low volume right now, but I do expect these to be bottoming out. I see this going from $10 to $12. So if you want Innoviz, yes, you can still buy Innoviz at 10, Velodyne LiDAR at 10. If you can even buy Ouster at 10, be my guest. It's just an opportunity to buy more of these LiDAR names. But of course, that is all related to your EVs. That's why in the EVs, I've still been saying that Research Frontier, you can actually buy it very cheaply here at 2.4. Why? Because Mercedes-Benz, all the companies are actually already partners of Research Frontiers. So what are you waiting for? So far, most people are only thinking about the BYDs. This is a V shape. This is going to go 210. Yes. Any dips of 1211 is going to be bought. NEO and XPEV, any dips will be bought. So you're seeing actually that these 36 areas have been supported. It actually made an overshoot as low as $30, but quickly returned and recovered. Although some people are speculating that there might be resistances at about 41 to 45, any healthy drop here is going to be bought by a lot of bulls for NEO and XPEV in return. So very strong movements, V-shape. There are some selling pressure in XPeng at 38. Some people are happy to sell 35 and 36. Nonetheless, this is actually a bottom that you should be happy about. So very strong movements on these names. I've been buying some companies like AQB, Aqua Bounty, some genetic salmon, and I'm actually just holding on. So let the shorts pay in the billions. Those who bought high max dip did very well. 12 to 10, very good. It's now 13. Will go to 15. ACQ warrants have been rising already. And for those who are wondering what's going to happen, bombed out crypto names like Humble Pay, I'd argue that this is a buy and sell type of range. At 80 cents and $1, we argued that that was a buying area. Seems like there's a resistance here at $2, but any drops of Humble Pay, perhaps here at about 1.2, is going to be bought out. So there might have been a resistance here at 160 because that's already 100% gain from the lows. But usually it can still go further at $2 or even at 250. That would be the highest peak in my view for the short term. In the short term, there will be resistances, but there will be buy on dips that will happen for this type of name. Let me show to you many charts that I've been looking at. So let me just see. Climate change already done. Original Bark, Arya, Arshas. Yep. Okay, Editas Medicine, Dermtech, Good RX. Yep. So GDRX is also a high float, high short interest, going a V shape. Any dips of Good RX here at $32 will be supported. This has a huge insider buying. CCIV continuously go up. Skills, very strong movement last night. Yes, we argued that $16 had a high short float and why believe it's going to go higher. So very strong movement last night. The shorts are killed and you're seeing actually a pattern here. Blink, actually the shorts got squeezed again. And SoFi, the shorts were squeezed. Although the squeezing is happy things, do note that you can actually trade those squeezes, especially if you're happy with those gains. Those are actually bona fide squeezes. And SoFi, Blink, good squeeze, take your profits and move it to those that haven't risen yet. One of the names that I love squeezing, American Battery Metals, also a NASDAQ listing play. This $2.17 to $2 will be an entry point for me. Fubo TV, this was a squeeze last night. This will continue to go higher to 35. If you want to take profits at 32 or 35, go ahead. Esports has kicked off. I'm sharing Gamble. This will also rise from 11. Already bottomed here at 8. Looks like it's going to go to 14. Aqua Bounty, Genetic Salmon had a nice bottoming out process here at $5.40. This one goes about $7 or $8. You can actually see that it's got approval for this is salmon that is growing faster, 18 months rather than 36 months. So you can check out these types of names. Krispy Kreme IPO is coming out this month. With this Krispy Kreme IPO, I saw the numbers. It's $4 billion. Its ticker symbol is Donut, DNUT. For Donut, it's a little bit expensive. I'll have to say that. But with reopening as a theme, it's gonna recover like all the restaurants out there. So nonetheless, amongst IPO, I'd say that my bias is I'd love to get in on Oatly. I bought some last night at 23.7. Any dips of Oatly, it's a bearish candle last night. I want to get in at 23 or even $22. These are dips that I would be happy to get in. Oatly or the oat milk phenomenon. So I'd like the oat milk versus whole milk phenomenon. My bet is in oat milk. So this is going to go higher to about $30, $50 in the next couple of years. There are so many names to buy. Let me just show to you that if you think that the reopening trade is gone, there are some dips that I'm willing. Actually, last night, some of the dips that I've been buying, as I said, Doyu and Agora. This one is actually an entry point for me. 7.6 still hasn't been showing a bullish candle, but I want an entry there while the risk is low. 7.6, I'm willing to buy that. I'm also willing to buy Agora. So some Chinese names are giving us a re-entry point at $40 below. We're willing to buy here to 44. We're still willing to buy. Still seeing this to go $60. For your actually for your home builders, they haven't risen. To be honest, I'm still down on Zillow. I think 110 is a support, however. So I'm still willing to wait and buy this. Zillow at 110. Looks to see that this 50% decline from its peak of 200 is gonna go up in glory. In fairness to those people wondering if we can just buy ARK ETFs, I do think that any drops of ARK will actually be it's actually bottoming out, and this one is actually on the way up. I do think that ARK is going to trade in a range, but eventually go higher. It may take about next year for ARK Innovation to actually break above these 160 highs. So we're actually doing better than ARK because we know how to trade. Trading means that you're selling some outperformers and buying the laggards, and buying laggards which were the reopening themes about November to current times. It's not always sticking to growth. So actually you want to be a balanced portfolio. You've got some reopening kickers. Airbnb, of course, is a reopening theme. You can still see this going higher. We've been bullish on Airbnb and we continue to be bullish. This is going to go $170. Some people are buying Airbnb call options when it was down here. It's going to do well. JD call options, Pinduoduo call options will do very well. Looks like it's going to go $90 over the next couple of months. So a lot of strength, I'd say that there's just so much money to be made, and I want all Filipinos and even the non-Filipinos to make money. So hope that you guys will tune in for ideas, and there will be more ideas in our inner circle classes. And that's it. If there's no question, long and strong, guys. Go Awesome10x and like, subscribe, and share our channel for all the Filipinos who wants to make some money while they're sleeping. Thank you. Bye-bye.